Dalvin, what's missing from this team that's not allowing you guys to win?
I feel like we have to just execute for 60 whole minutes. Yeah, that's the biggest thing right now. Is just our execution throughout the whole game.
Do you feel like there's a part of the players that just has to kind of learn to win?
Can you say that again?
Is there something to the theory that the team has to learn to win?
No, I don't think it's learning to win. It's it's NFL. You have to play 60 consistent minutes throughout the whole game, and that's the thing I feel like we have to just get over the top of the hill with that. So as long as we get ready to play those consistent 60 minutes, we'll be good.
I'm Canavan.
Hey, Dalvin, do you look back at the 5 games you've played this season and say, hey, look, in maybe 4 of them we were that close?
I feel like it was some close games we had this year, but all we could do is worry about the next one because you can't change the past.
I mean, because there are people who look at this and say, you guys are 0-5, the Jets are 0-5. Is any team ever going to win a game in this area? I mean, do you feel it's there?
Yeah, most definitely. Every game is super close for us, and we just have to get over the top. And like I said, we have to execute in those critical moments when we need to execute.
Thank you.
Jordan.
Hey, Dalvin. What do you lose kind of without Zoe in the lineup now?
Yeah, Lorenzo Carter's a great player, and he was having a great season so far, and just missing him is going to be a key to our defense. But we have some other guys also in that position who's able to step up and take up the role that Lorenzo's left.
With that being said, how big is it that you have a guy like Marcus Golden, obviously 10 sacks last year, pretty good resume, a proven player in this league that's kind of sitting there and you can kind of put in that spot?
Yeah, Marcus is a great guy. He always has his head on right, ready to work each and every day, and just the energy he brings out there when he comes out there is going to be super effective for us on defense.
Patty.
Hey, Dalvin, how you doing?
Okay, good, and you?
Doing well, thanks. 2 questions for you, Dalvin. Do you guys find that it's hard to not look at the NFC East and say, hey, despite the fact we haven't won a game, we're still within striking distance?
I feel like that's it's in the picture, but I feel like the biggest thing for us is just we want to focus on just getting wins and just keep improving as a team and just keep growing because we know the wins are like right there around the corner.
And Coach always speaks about improvement, that you guys are making improvement. He talks about, not necessarily the numbers, but what's on tape, the visual evidence. What visual evidence is being made as far as, the improvements that maybe isn't translating onto the field just yet?
Just the physical evidence of us, the physicality of our team. We're growing as a team each and every week. We're growing and just playing more collective. And we have to just continue to grow and continue to be able to learn off of each other, how each other plays, and just continue to execute the game plan.
Thanks, Dalvin.
Paul Schwartz.
Hey, Dalvin. Some of the new players obviously have not been through this before with the Giants, and pretty much Joe Judge or pretty much the whole coaching staff have not. You have been around for several years. Is this losing in any way the same as the past losing? Is it different? Is it better? Is it worse? I mean, does it feel the same, or does it feel like it's building to something different?
I'm not the one to compare losers compared to other seasons, but I feel like what we have here on this team is special, and the guys we have are just the way we come to work each and every day. It's like whatever we have to do every day at practice, we go and do it, no questions asked, and just the mentality of the team is like I feel like we have something special over here.
You've been on college teams that obviously were special and won a lot. Can you have a special team that doesn't win?
I wouldn't say all that. I would just say it's a thin line between winning and losing. And if you don't execute what you're supposed to, you could give the game away.
And you see signs, though, that what you're saying will eventually pay off in wins, or is that too much to say at this point?
I just feel like if we come in with our heads just down and just work, it's bound to pay off in due time.
Thank you.
We'll take one more. Art.
Hey, Dalvin. There's been a lot of talk the first 5 weeks now that offensive holding penalties are down throughout the league, and I'm just curious from your perspective for a guy who's in there on the interior battling with the other side, Have you noticed anything different? Have there been plays where you just kind of look around and say, I can't believe there's not a call? And how do you not change your approach based on what maybe you think you've seen in the past versus maybe what you're seeing now?
As a defensive interior lineman, I just feel like holding's part of the game. Like, yeah, you don't really focus on why they didn't call this holding and that, because if we get held all the time, it's just you have to play with it. So, you just play, and you don't want to depend on penalties. So you just try to make plays if they're holding or not.
Have you seen that, though, that it's getting called less this year? Have you noticed it at all?
I haven't even noticed it because I really don't even look at penalties and stuff like that. I just be trying to, just execute what we have to do up front.